Hey guys, GHAZZY here with another Path of Exile, a build guide or league starter video suggestion for 3.15 Expedition. And this one is going to bring back the good old Dominating Blow build guide, which is now updated for 3.15. A link for this guide is in the descriptions below. And I'm just going to talk about the massive amount of differences or changes that has been made to this build from 3.14 leading into 3.15. It is still remaining to be one of the strongest and solid league starter builds that you can play. The gameplay footage here in the background is the Sumi version. And when I say Sumi version, I mean not 3.15, because they have increased the cooldown on mobility skills. So as you can see, the mobility is being used very often. You will not be able to do so in 3.15. So it will be a bit slower, but so will most, if not all, other abilities in the game. Just keep that in mind. The build will just be absolutely steamrolling content as per usual. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to see. And the bossing capabilities of a build like this is very nice. As you put in more currency to it, it scales very well for that as well. And in this video here, I'm doing a multi-strike change on my minions on both Herald of Purity as well as my Dominating Blow. There has been two major changes. One is a support gem change, moving away from melee physical support gem and adding instead minion damage, despite the life drop that you're seeing on it. And then we are moving in from the tree, taking away a couple of nodes to achieve the approach of getting some aura restoration so that we can have more mana to cast our abilities because of the increased cost of mana across the board, which is affecting the Herald of Purity reservation as well. Outside of this, we're also going to be changing one of the ascendancy nodes, which means that we are going to be picking up a thing called Time of Need, which I'm going to show you in a second here now. So we're stepping away from the Radiant Faith, which was only there to give us a little bit more of a buffer HP and some armor. Instead, we're going for Time of Need. And the reason for this is because we get 80% reduced effective curses on us. And this is a pretty cool mechanic, which we've done a lot of tests on. I'm going to leave a link in the description to a video where I talk about this more in depth. But basically, you have 80% reduced effective curses on you, and you have two options after that. You can either pick up Sanctum of Thought, giving you the remaining 20% reduced of extra crit, but also 20% reduced effective curses on you. Or with the 3.15 version, Yugul Soul, which is a minor soul, actually provides 20% reduced effective curses on you. So apparently, TLDR is that you can never have more than 100% curse effectiveness on you, which we have been testing. However, once you reach your Atlas stage to have Awakener 8 and you roll a red tier map with a curse roll on them, which has a 76% scaling on the curse, you actually are still affected by the curse, despite having a 100% reduced effect, and you can't get above it. So what this means is that maps like Temporal Chains will actually affect you with a 7% action speed reduction, which is kind of, it's noticeable, but it's not something that is super aggravating. However, what is important is to note about this is that you are not immune to elemental weakness at Awakener 8 with this combination. You need to have 15% elemental resistances above your cap to counteract the resistance drop that you receive, despite having 100% curse effective reductions. All of this is in the build guide, of course. Just wanted to have that little note. And so the major changes is, again, we removed the melee physical from the DB and changed it to a minion damage. We removed the Sanctum of Thoughts because the Yugul will provide that for us. And we picked up these nodes instead. And we also dropped one of the HP nodes down here to make room for these without requiring a stupid amount of levels. This also does give us access to go into Purity of Flesh for some Chaos Res and HP if you have the points for it. Other than that, the build is just absolutely super solid. It has all the information you'll ever need. If you have any questions, do let me know in the forum post here. Just post your comments, or here in the YouTube section as well. Don't forget that there are some extra pages here in the guide where you can see the POBs, the ascendancies, the gearing and jewels and everything you might need to know about this build. So if you think that you're going to play a Dominating Blow build, let me know in the comments below and let me know what you guys think about this build. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this. And I think this will be a very solid league starter, as it always has been for 3.15 as well. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Until next time, boys, stay safe and keep rocking.